Hey everyone! So, it was Agatha all along. Damn, that was a catchy song. To be honest, most of us figured it out a while ago, but it was a pretty cool reveal and I love the monsters energy of the song. So today I thought I would do a little bonus video and do a origin video on Agatha Harkness. So let's get started. Oh, spoilers for WandaVision? Maybe, potentially, just in case something happens similar to what's happened in Agatha's life. I don't know, but you've been warned. Created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, Agatha made her first comic appearance in issue 94 of the Fantastic Four in 1970. Agatha is a witch, obviously, who practiced her craft as early as the 17th century in Salem. Her mystic abilities made her age slower than regular mortals. Agatha actually led her own coven, but at this time the witch trials had begun in Salem, and the coven was hunted by the Puritans. Some of her fellow witches and warlocks were burnt at the stake. In the fictional world anyway. In the real world, I'm pretty sure burning was not the method they used. I'm pretty sure it was drowning, but I could be wrong. Anyway, it's only when the mutant Firestar from the future comes back to the past that we learn that Agatha actually sent some of her very own coven to burn. She did this to strengthen her magical people and to get rid of the weak. Firestar showed her a different way, and Agatha started her own magical community called New Salem, a very original name by the way. She did this to teach other witches and warlocks how to use their magical and mystical abilities, and it was a safe place to learn and to live. She had a child, the warlock Nicholas Scratch, remember that name? Also, I've just realised that Agnes in WandaVision has a pet rabbit called Senior Scratchy. Is that his son? After decades of helping the magical community thrive, Agatha retired and became a governess, looking after various children. One of these special kids was Franklin Reed, the son of Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman. The Fantastic will bring baby Franklin to his new nanny, who lives in a very gothic and creepy house, at least the Thing thinks so. I think it looks pretty cool. Agatha must have had some seriously good recommendations and references to be able to look after Franklin. Thanks to an oncoming storm, Agatha lets the superhero team stay the night to get out of the rain. While staying at the house, the team is targeted by the villain group the Frightful Four, who attempt to take out the heroes. Each hero is incapacitated in one way or another, so Agatha takes it into her own hands to stop the villains. She warns them about her faithful companion Ebony the cat, but they don't take this seriously and they don't listen. Ebony transforms right in front of their eyes into a huge panther-like creature which attacks the Frightful Four. If you couldn't guess, Ebony is Agatha's familiar. She actually eats the cat at one point to be able to see the future, but that's a whole other issue. That's a lot. Agatha flung the wizard out of the window, leaving him unconscious. She turned the Sandman into rock, and then she manipulated the trapster to see that the Thing had turned into a demonic form of himself. This scared the villain so much that he fainted, and I kind of hope he did it like Gillian McKeith did. The superheroes are finally free and the villains are taken care of thanks to Agatha. The Fantastic Four burst into Agatha's room concerned for the frail old lady and baby Franklin, but both are safe and sound. Franklin actually slept through the entire thing. Remember I said Agatha had a son? Well, here he is. Nicholas was the new leader of the magical community his mother started. He also fathered a lot of children who formed the group the Salem 7. Nicholas told the community that their old leader was a traitor because she was working for the Fantastic Four. They believed Nicholas, so they kidnapped Agatha as well as young Franklin, who she was caring for at the time. Definitely sounds like the type of community you want to be part of. Obviously, Franklin's concerned parents go after the governess and child. Finding the pair, the Fantastic Four go against Agatha's grandchildren, the Salem 7. They defeat them, and because of this defeat, the magical community learn of Nicholas's evil intent and they are not happy. In a more relevant note to WandaVision, after her governess years, Agatha started teaching Wanda Maximoff how to use her magical abilities, her chaos magic. Unfortunately for Agatha, her grandchildren comes back and are back to their old tricks. They kidnap Agatha, but this time they send her up to the stake and she burns to death. Of course, this didn't stop her as she came back. Don't ask me how she came back because I can't do magic, so I don't know. She dropped a huge bombshell on the Maximoff household though when she returned, revealing that the twins Billy and Tommy were actually shards of Mephisto and not real kids. So to prevent the pain from losing her children, Agatha erases Wanda's memory of the twins. That's definitely what's happening in the show, by the way, like totally calling it now. Agatha took Wanda's memory instead of attempting to save the twins because she's lazy. Agatha continued to teach Wanda until Wanda discovered the truth about her children. This led to Agatha's second death, the master killed by his student in a gruesome and bloody way. She returns in a ghostly astral form to follow Wanda about. She does this in the Scarlet Witch run that I'm currently reading. Oh, and would you look at that, she comes back. I've spot the end of that run. Fantastic. I think we all guessed that that was Agatha, or at least Agnes was a bigger character than she was portrayed on the show. I'm really happy that, first of all, you went wrong, but second of all, that Agatha is revealed and we've got at least 2 more full episodes with her as the villain. I'm excited to see what everyone thinks of Agatha and whether they still believe Wanda had something to do with it. And also, there was this little scene where you see a book, which I guess is a spell book of some sort, but some people have said it's the Darkhold. And if it is the Darkhold, it doesn't look like the Darkhold from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I don't know. But if it is the Darkhold, I hope it's a way to like link in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff like that. And Ghost Rider. I don't know, WandaVision gives you a headache if you think about it too long. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this origin video. This was just a bonus video for the week. Any video suggestions, let me know down below. I'm not sure what I'm doing next week. I feel like it's an Avengers video type thing, but it could change. Like I said, I'll have a look at your video suggestions and maybe it'll be something different next week. And maybe this whole entire video will be made redundant by the new episode of WandaVision on Friday. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel because I do videos every single week, and if you want to be notified when I upload, click that bell. And I will see you next time. Bye everyone. Bye.